Hi, I'm John Glenn, and this is Professor Bergstone's Pip-horn Festival. In this 1 to 4 player dice and card game, you will build your instrument, write your music, and then perform. And this all happens simultaneously with the other players. The game takes about 45 minutes to an hour to play. So the first thing you do after you've picked your musician and you've picked your bell, your beginning and ending music cards, you draft 2 tubing cards and then 2 music cards and pick one of each and discard the others. And in that way you will build out your tubing. So I'll go ahead and just take 4 cards and pre-build an instrument. Once you've built your instrument, you mark it with these stage fright tokens. And the uncertainty of these tokens means you're not sure if you're going to be able to adjust your instrument to play the music correctly. You do not need to be a musician. The game is driven by these icons. The icons on the top of the music cards line up with the icons along the bottom of the tubing card. And wherever these don't match, you see these circles here, you mark them with stage fright. This is what makes you nervous. But this is also what you're going to overcome. Once you have marked your tubing with your stage fright, you then walk out on stage, and that gives you 1 applause to start the round with. Applause is a kind of currency that you can use. Each of these cards has an effect, and you can mark the card with an applause and get an effect from that applause. And in this way, you can create terrific combinations of actions which propel you through the performance. And this happens while everyone else is playing. So you have your starting applause, you roll your dice, and you use the symbols on the dice to correct your music wherever you can to convert that stage fright into applause. And now I've got 2 applause, and I like to trigger my bell effect by putting 2 applause on my bell card, and that gives me 1 more temporary dice that I can roll. And then I can use that to fix another mistake, converting that stage fright into applause. And then I can use that applause. Let's say I use it on this number 6 card, and that gives me 2 more applause that I can spend or save, because applause become points at the end. And when you save enough applause, you can turn that in for a standing ovation. You can collect a number of those and turn those into curtain calls, and each are worth more and more points. And the person with the most points at the end wins the game. Now, the unique thing about this game, besides the simultaneous play and writing your own music while you make your own horn, is that the music is actually playable. You don't need to be a musician to play this game. It's based on the icons and matching and mismatching those icons on purpose in order to allow you to place more stage fright on your tubing that you can convert into applause. So the music is playable. And not only is it playable in and of itself, but it is playable with everybody else at the same time if they happen to be musicians. Up like that, and show you another player's hand. I'll play the top part on recorder here, and then I'll play the bottom part on horn.